Hey, Empress Vibrant here. Welcome to your daily reading. It is the 12th of the 11th, 2020. I hope everybody is well. If you haven't already, please subscribe, um, like, share, and follow, and comment. And also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so at Empress Vibrant. So let's get into the reading. Right. So while I am shuffling, I'm gonna invite y'all. I want you to just focus, clearing your mind, and sort of just saying, what's the energy of today? Yes, anyway, I'm not even gonna go into all the big talk right about now, but let me say, I would like to know at some point, yeah, or just chat in the comments, let me know how yesterday was for you guys when you're ready, sis. In your own time. Yeah, man, most definitely. I'm definitely gonna be linking everybody up. There is so many things, like there's things I want from Nads, juices from yourself. Like I'm sure there's even a few people I haven't even managed to make it to Sir Epiphany's 6:30 thing, 6:30 reading. So I'm mindful of that. I'm gonna definitely make a more valiant effort to actually feed that into me, into my day. But I would like to know how everybody's 11/11 was, because I mean, we touched on a few things, the synchronicities and stuff, but it was wild for me. Right, so what is going on for today? For the collective, what is the energy for today for the collective? This one. What? I'm gonna take things that just came out. I was trying to be like, why too much coming up? I did this thing. That's good. Wake up and shake. I'm glad. Hope you had a nice time. I'm gonna try my best to get into the rhythm of adding that in. It's just my dawnings are pretty full. Starting from pretty early some of the days and then working things in. And then sometimes I'm just getting back to bed. Like let's keep it all the way 1000. If I'm getting up at 5ish, I'm doing my meditation. Actually, this dawning, a Buddha and I went for a walk at, must have been about 3:30 in the morning. But it was just nice. Do you get what I mean? Just to be in nature, that time of the dawning, that high energy, just taking all the air and the smells of nature and all the leaves, and there was people's plants that I could smell very, very high. Like in the daytime, I don't know whether or not it's because I'm not conscious, but I will smell them, but not as like high. The fragrance was really, really high. So everything was very, very sharp from yesterday. Even the springs have been sharp in general, but this 11/11 energy was real, just real. So let me know if anything else happened to y'all, or anything that's kind of, in alignment with what's going on in the energy. Well, I say all of that to say this. Let's get on there, let's get on it. So this is definitely my energy at the moment. We've got that standstill energy again. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. Like we've got standstill. Hey, cuz, we've got standstill, and this is the kind of where I'm at the moment. Like I am in full reflection mode. So this standstill energy is just allowing me to just reflect, even on the coincidences. They're not coincidences. The synchronicities. Everybody tapping into the same mental reservoir. It's like I haven't noted everything down, which I will do. I will definitely be noting more of the synchronicities down, and paying attention to more of the numbers and numerology and things like that, because I'm not up on that side of things. I'm more intuitive. But lately, I've been drawn to kind of more look at the number and try and get into that side. So there's an energy of just reflection. The standstill is actually a nice calming energy. Yeah, because there's a few things I haven't noted down. So this standstill will allow me to say, right, so what happened? Let me note these things down. Um, see if there's any other patterns I see emerging. And that can only happen when I quiet my mind. Because when I'm when I'm constantly on the move, there are times when I don't even see um, certain signs because I'm in a rush. I'm on the way to work. Um, like for instance, my son's getting ready for school, and there's times I'm just like, is he ready to leave the house or not? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you ready on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you know. But it is, this standstill is going to allow us to really, really get our headspace into it. What, brother? Really, really get our heads into that reflection mode. This standstill energy is definitely supporting us with that. Right, let's peep these synchronicities. Let's peep these patterns. Let's see what we're being told here, because there's all of these things are here for us to actually check and say, And it was actually nice for us all to actually say how much different synchronicities we've all been seeing along the time as well. There's certain things that Mikkel will say after I'm like, wow, I was saying that this dawning, and has anybody noticed? And it's just the excitement of it. But this standstill energy is reflection. And when we're going through this actual reflection, what are we getting from here is that wisdom. And like I was saying, a lot of this wisdom is coming through us unpicking those emotional things. When we get cards that are more centered around water, we're talking about clearing, cleansing. We're talking about recall. You know what I mean? That memory recall. We're talking about being present, starting to look at all of the things that we have gathered over time. But I feel like the standstill is necessary to sit back, kind of get out of the monotony of the routine. Yeah, get out of the monotony of the routine so that you can fully sit back and see the fullest, because there are signs there for us each day telling us a little nudge in the right direction. Yeah, man, go down that way. Go down that way. Go talk to this one, Sheikah. She have something for you. That kind of energy. But that can start, that can be invoked when we're dealing with our wisdom, when we're dealing with trusting the intuition, trusting that these synchronicities are not just happening because it's cute or because it's, you know, Bottom Rens, hey, that's nice. Give thanks. I don't even see the comments. I'll go back down. But yeah, so we come over with the standstill, allowing us time for reflection. Yes, making our it's about drawing patterns. It's like connecting the dots. That's all I keep hearing is connecting the dots. But in order to do that, we need some reflection. We need time to step back from everything so we can see the fullness thereof. Wisdom there. And that's what the beauty of it is. When you actually sit down and all the downloads come, be like, oh, snap. And even Buddha and I, listen, we're still deciphering downloads that we had from our holiday, like all now. So they do come in stages. It's like I get a piece of the puzzle when it's necessary. Then I'm able to use my wisdom. It's like, oh, I've seen this before. I know what I need to do here. I had that heads up. I got that nudge yesterday or in a dream. Or something that someone said to me in a conversation is just bang on what I need to do for my next thing. So it's all of that energy and I'm loving it. And it's just all about the flow, getting out of your own way, just allowing it to be. And that's what's actually supporting me right now, literally just going with the flow. Like I've actually stopped this expectation thing. Obviously, we all are expectant to learn and we all expect for certain situations to happen, or we all want spiritual involvement and all of that. But I think sometimes in the quest for it, At times we are not able to be truly present in it and fully enjoy it. It's like, yeah, so I need to be on point now, you know, and I need to get back on my fasting, and I need to, all of that. And all of that energy is just stifling. You need to just let it go on. If you didn't fast this week, try again next week. That kind of energy, just the flow and the rhythm of it. And that's what's saving me. This not regimented, this should happen at this time, you know, and if I'm not, you know, it's that there's a very gorgeous energy going on here, because this standstill allows for that reflection, for the downloads to happen. And like I said, sometimes your downloads will be in line with something that you were vibing from a couple of days ago. And it will just be like ping, you know, them light bulb moments, like, I get it now. I fully get it. I know what I've been shown. And one thing about our ancestors is that they're very funny, and sometimes some of the way that they present themselves, because they will make a one come to see you or phone you at a time where you know you should be taking some type of action. And that particular person now is a type of doing energy. And they're like, what, you're not up yet? You ain't bathed yet? What are you saying today? That kind of energy. And we're learning from each other. And that kind of person gets you up and ready, and they're like, And something that they say jolts you to remind you that, Raj, you know what? Yeah, I know what I was told. I heard it yesterday. And that's why sometimes we can get in a tailspin, because we know innately the things that we need to do, but life or not being conscious of things happen and they get in the way. Not to beat ourselves up, but to draw wisdom from it. But to draw wisdom. What happens when I am in this space? When I am being unproductive, what is the energy around this unproductive energy? What is this procrastination? What is this all about? You know? Like real talk, all up in the things. You make me laugh. I'm kind of seeing the comments, but it's like these messages, but it's drawing the wisdom and just going with the flow and just being gentle with yourself right about now. Let me get the energy of the standstill, please. The collective energy for the standstill. All right. You see the Hierophant. The Hierophant, you see this ascension, spiritual ascension. We're talking about spiritual community. We're talking about spiritual religious community coming together. This is for some it's like the traditions of church, talking to a person, your pastor, talking to spiritual health, you know what I'm saying? Getting that, you know what I'm saying? Working with those around you. I love that, as I knew the standstill was about this being able to go within, but this is actually beautiful, because it's confirming that in order to fully allow things to be, you have to chill. You can't be on a rushing thing. Don't rush yourself. Don't force ripe, as my people will say. No, but I force ripe it. Yeah, don't force ripe it. When it's meant to happen, it will happen. Also, as well, community. So the fact that we linking up every dawning like this, yeah, the energy that we are cultivating in this time. If we can get into the practice of having this energy within our like day to day, so before we even get to work, like we say, we get to having our little meditations, we'll pray, we'll set our intentions for the day. Before we leave the yard, we ask for our guidance and our protection. Yeah, we ask for our steps to be ordered and guided, and we step into our day from that place of wisdom, understanding that there's nothing we really need to be worried about. everything is happening in divine rhythm, in divine rhythm, and what's the word for it? In tandem. It's like some things are, I keep seeing this, like that pendulum. Just let it go on. The flow. I keep seeing a pendulum. I don't know if that resonates for anybody. This pendulum swing, this, I don't know whether or not it's this, no, it's this. Like them old school clock. My aunt used to have one of them. It's a, know them way there? But there is definitely a beautiful ascension happening. Don't rush it, don't rush it. And there is, look, death and rebirth. Death of the old thought patterns, the old perspectives, those states that do not serve anymore. Those spaces that do not edify anymore, that doesn't serve a purpose anymore. You've realized that you've clocked this level now. And rather than just sitting down and ruminating in what was, you are in the passenger seat to create what is coming next, using the wisdom, the knowledge that you learned from before. Everything that we go through is to help us along this journey. Everything. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, you know that way there. So it's, you know, and what we need to do is surrender to the flow of it all. Don't rush. Just let it be, but be present. Be dead there. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing, yeah, just don't rush. Whoever's thinking about age, get it out of your mind. Age ain't nothing but a number. Getting down ain't nothing but a thing. Tell them, you know, like that. What? Listen. Trust me. Whoever's thinking about age, or there's something to do with age, don't watch the age thing. Yeah. Don't even watch it. It's all good. You've got people that are full head of grey and them that have no sense. Or not even saying that, that's really bad, actually. Shouldn't say that. But I meant it. Let's just keep it all the way true, yeah? Age doesn't determine wisdom or knowledge. At times, you can draw upon our elders for advice, for that wisdom. Yeah, you can go and pick up your nuggets. However, there is a revolution happening. There is a shift, and outdated views or scare tactics or worry ain't cutting it again. Do you know what I mean? We have to show empathy and love to our one another, but we're to pick and to choose. We're to take what works and what don't work. We're not to take the old way of doing things because that's how we did do it from a long time. And, you know, well, if it's not broke, we're not have to fix it. All of those kind of talk there, that is done with. We're doing away with that. We're doing away with that. Yeah, we're doing away with that. Lifting up the carpet and taking the dust from underneath it. We have not got time for all of this. You understand me? The energy is too sweet and delectable right about now, okay? With everything just flowing the way that it's been flowing, we have no time for it. You know that way that, yes, shifts are on. So what is being activated within us? Like we're saying, we're going through this standstill, we're reflecting on everything, noting down, being very conscious and aware of the signs and the patterns. Once we're aware of the patterns, we can start to break certain habits, you know, using that divine wisdom, not rushing, coming from a place of love, being gentle and kind with yourself. You don't need to be cutting. You don't need to be talking hard back words to yourself. Do you know what I mean? Just words that are going to give you that jolt. You know what words work to light that fire underneath your ass. You know what it is, you know, and going with the flow. Yeah. So we've got empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And we all are, at one time or another, showing our empathy. We're showing up. We're trying to put ourselves in other people's shoes. We're trying to see things from other people's perspectives. We even had that conversation yesterday about, boy, we might not be, fully in agreement with what you got to say and all that, but I don't need to beat up my head against the brick wall trying to get you to see what I want you to see. Because if you don't see it, hopefully one day you will, and maybe it might just not be for you to see it. But the empathy is, you know what, sis or brother, you're upon your journey, And I don't need to worry about you, because if I know that everything is divinely orchestrated, what am I really worrying about anybody being left behind or me not saying the right word at the right time? Yeah? Have empathy for everybody's journey. People are coming with their battle scars from all kinds of things. We don't know what triggers people. And sometimes we're like, but what that even makes sense? How is that a trigger? That's just standard stuff. We don't know what is going on for people or why certain triggers happen. But we're to be empathetic because we understand and understand that we are all carrying a bag of things that we are learning to find the wisdom from in all these emotions, in all of the bleh stuff. You know what I mean? So it's that type of thing. And then we've got cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundations of your results. Let me say it one more time again. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. Bang! Cause and effect. I love when this one comes up because it's just another reminder. Well, what you put out is what you get, essentially. If you want a situation to be peaceable, then you need to be the first person to show peace, give space, have empathy, give room for exploration, make room for inner standing, and sometimes just make room for, we'll agree to disagree. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it there, shall we? Let's agree to disagree. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. No, I fully understand. No, I get it. But no, that's not my stance. You know what I mean? No, that's not my stance. But you know what I mean? All love to you and respect you. You know what I'm saying? On your journey and all these things. You know what I'm saying to you? But we ain't got to beat up our brain. That is where the wisdom comes in. Choosing those kind of, you know what I mean? Not to be fighting every battle, you know what I'm saying? You know, if I know what time to, you know what I mean? To take action, and when it's something to just be like, it's all right, let's keep it moving, shall we? You know, let's get some affirmations to support this spread. Oh, you came out nicely, thank you. Should we get one more, please? Let me get an affirmation to support this spread, please. Any more for any more? Oh, look at that. Lovely, jubbly. Right, so we have, just in case you haven't said this to yourself today, or just in case you didn't remember or you haven't been reaffirming to yourself that I love me. I love me. Oh yes, just in case you forgot it. And I love you too, just putting it out there. But I love me. I love me. Yeah. Start reminding yourself, start activating that self-love. Start activating within this time of standstill to love on yourself, to cut yourself some slack, be gentle, you know. I believe in myself. I believe that I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do. I believe. You do your thing, my darling blessings. You know, you believe in yourself. Last but not least, I am in charge of my own destiny, you know. And I love the way it's 8 o'clock and this is the last card. So you see, divine rhythm, I run, you hear me? Everything, yes? And I went Russian neither. I just, how it's supposed to go, you know what I mean? So my darlings, much love. I hope there was messages in there that, you know, resonated, that will support you being able to actually take that time in your mind, even if you're at work. Yes, you can be somewhere else and be in a room full of people. Yeah. Wisdom can be had from all situations, people, places, and things. Just go on with the flow today. Yeah, man. About a fight against the current. Everything all right. Yeah. Everything all right. You know what I mean? All in divine rhythm. You know, just that. Go with the flow. But now force right nothing, you know. Everything all right. Wanna take care. Much love. Yes. Sorry, my lovely, lovely YouTubers. So if you want to catch me live, I record these um, because at times I actually need to get I need to clear some of the storage on my device. So at times, me doing a live on Instagram, I'm not able to save it to then share it to other platforms. So it's a lot of data things I need to get sorted out. So if you want to be in the mix while the live is going on, it's at 7:30 each weekday dawning, and it's a half an hour slot, and we just get into it, you know. And it's nice for the interaction. So you're into the interaction, you want to be there while it's all happening and understand what the whole giggling and all of that stuff is about and what people are saying. Jump on my IG at Empress Vibrant, all lowercase, one word and all lowercase. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you on my IG lives. For your personal readings, all the information is in the description box below. Yeah, that's everything. I look forward to connecting with you. Blessings. Have a great day.